welcome to another episode of Creative Wednesday. Today I will be showing you how to turn plain white shoelaces into beautiful, colorful rainbow shoelaces. I am really excited to show you guys how to make these, so let's get started. You will need a pair of white shoelaces, a paintbrush, a container with water to clean your brush, a palette, fabric or textile paints. It's best to get a 12 color pack. Something like this will do. First, you will need to get your 7 rainbow colors ready. They are, of course, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. You can make indigo by mixing blue and red, and violet is also by mixing blue and red, and also white. Next, place a shoelace on top of a cleanable surface. I'm going to use my cutting mat. Get an appropriate amount of red fabric paint onto your brush and start painting on one end of the shoelace. Dip your brush into water and use it to blend the red paint to make a gradation. Turn the shoelace to the other side and paint it as well. Keep adding water to make the color go from dark to light. Once you're satisfied with how it looks, clean up your work surface as well as your brush. Get some orange paint onto your paintbrush and paint it on the shoelace. Get some water onto your paintbrush and blend the orange paint into the red paint. They would bleed into each other and it will make a gradation. Get more water to make the orange turn from dark to light. Do the same to the other side of the shoelace. Keep blending. If some areas are too light, add appropriate amount of paint or move the colors around with your brush. Clean up your work surface again. You need to do this every time you want to start painting on a new color. Rinse your brush, get some yellow fabric paint, and start painting it onto the shoelace. Get some water onto your brush and blend it with the orange color. Do the same to the other side as well. Add paint and then add water to blend the colors together. Clean up your work surface. Get an appropriate amount of green paint and paint on the next section of the shoelace. Add water and blend it with the yellow color. Add more water to make it go from dark to light. Do the same for the other side. Add more paint and water and blend the colors. Great! Now, clean up your work surface. Get some blue paint and paint on the next section. Get some water with your brush and blend the blue with the green. Add more paint and water to make a nice gradation. Do the same with the back. Clean up your work surface and paintbrush for the next color. Load up your brush with some indigo paint and paint it onto the shoelace. Add water to your brush and blend it with the blue color. Continue blending. Do the same for the other side of the shoelace. Add more paint, add water, and blend. Now, clean up your work surface and brush for the last color. Dip in your brush into the violet and paint it onto the shoelace. Add water to blend it with the indigo color. Flip it to the back and do the same. Add paint and then add water to blend. Lay it onto a piece of plastic to dry or any cleanable surface. I wouldn't recommend hanging it because the colors would drip and cause a huge mess. Now for the second shoelace. You should know the routine by now. Start with the red color. Add water and blend. Do the same with the other side. Next is the orange color. Add water to blend. It's pretty much the same routine with the other colors. After that is of course the yellow and then the green and so on. If you have a large enough work surface, you could just lay the entire shoelace down and don't have to clean it when you want to paint on a new color. But because my workspace is quite small, I won't be able to do that. If you find that there's extra space after you have painted on the last color, you can go back to the first color, which is of course the red, and go on from there. Awesome! Again, lay your shoelace onto a piece of plastic to dry. I left them to dry overnight, and there you go! Your rainbow shoelaces are now completed. So that is it for this week's episode of Creative Wednesday. I've also put up a vlog from my Japan trip. If you're interested, you can go check it out. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye!